It has been a long time since I turned a camera on myself. I don't know much what to say. On March 13th, my husband, Kevin, died. How do you sum up all of the emotions around something like that? How do you sum up how your life changes when something like that happens? I don't think you do. I don't think it's a sum-upable event. I don't even know if I remember how to do this anymore. I think as I work my way back into this, into what I'm doing, into what I want to be doing with my life, you're just gonna have to come along on the journey with me, because that's what it's about. That's what this channel is about, isn't it? It's about life and finding ways to thrive into life, to experience it fully, to continue onward no matter what is being thrown at you. And I have had a lot thrown at me. I think what I'm going to do today is to take you back to a video that I filmed way back at the beginning of February that I meant to post then. I thought it was going to be a difficult video at the time. It was a vlog that I asked Kevin for permission to film as we were taking him to the emergency room for pain, and I was struggling through the difficulties of that, of life as it was then, with him struggling with cancer and us living our lives around that. I did not know at the time that I filmed it that that would be the moment when we made the decision to shift from treatment into hospice. The moment when I would go from being a part-time caregiver to a full-time caregiver. I didn't know that that was a fulcrum in my life happening at the time when I filmed it. So I'm going to show it to you now, and we'll just do that. This isn't the day Kevin died. I didn't film that day or any of the month leading up to it. I'm glad of that. Those aren't the times I want to remember. What strikes me about this day is how normal it was at first. Making coffee, meditating. This morning, February 5th, 2024, was in many ways the last normal morning we had. It is about 6:45 in the morning. Sun isn't quite up yet, and I'm already on my second cup of coffee, which is decaf. It's been raining since 1 in the afternoon yesterday. We're in the middle of the biggest storm that Los Angeles has seen in years, if not decades. and I'm just enjoying being quiet right now. We are under flash flood warning, so I am clearly not going out and about anywhere today. So I think what I'm going to do for the vlog is to just go about my day. There are things that I want to do around the house. My kitchen is driving me crazy. I'm feeling scattered and just not able to focus due to all of the clutter. So I'm going to try to rectify that as much as I can today. My house is far from neat normally. We have more stuff than fits in the space, but I'm trying to make it serene. But I think for now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drink my coffee and then we'll just see where the day takes us. It's been about 6 hours. It's 12:45 now, and I have done very little. Kevin has been hurting today, and that has made me anxious. I'm worried we'll have to go to the hospital again. We just went to the hospital about a week ago for something else. Interestingly, I'm not quite as anxious about that as I would have been a couple of years ago. I can feel the anxiety a little bit in my chest and my throat, and I'm learning to search for those bodily signs of anxiety and work on releasing them, and that is actually working for me. It is so amazing to me that I have been able to develop skills to deal with really difficult emotional life events. Because previously I would have told you that the way these things make me feel are just the way they make me feel. And I never really knew that you could actually learn a skill set to change the way that you handle your emotions. Maybe everybody else learned this as a child. Maybe most people learned this as children, but I did not. And it is making a huge difference in my life, because now, instead of an all-encompassing anxiety about something that might or might not happen, I just have a little twinge of it there in the background, and I'm able to actually accomplish other things in my day. Today, not being a great example of that, actually. But the reason I haven't gotten anything done isn't because of anxiety. It's because it's raining and I wanted to have a slow, cozy day. I did some reading, meditated, paid some bills. It's not nothing. It is, however, not a very exciting vlog, but I kind of want to go outside, so maybe I will do that and you can see what it's like out there after I finish my lunch. So while I was outside, I got cut off all of a sudden because we got the call from the palliative nurse who said that Kevin's pain is probably worth going to the ER for. So I guess I am packing my bag and getting ready to head there. I'm hoping it's nothing major. No, on top of cancer, like, everything is scary. I don't think he's having a heart attack, but yeah, I just we don't know what it is, so we go to the people who can tell us. So I'm gonna bring my computer because I don't know how long I'm gonna be there, Nope, my notebook. My iPad for reading. Oh, and I have a bag full of snacks because you never know how long you're going to be there. And even though I just ate lunch, it's very possible that we could be stuck there past dinner time. My bag is kind of half pre-packed. We were just at the emergency room a week ago. Water bottle. As we go, I'm gonna just turn the camera on the streets for the drive so that you can see what kind of flooding there is out there right now, and wish us luck.
Starting route to Providence St. Joseph Medical Center.
We were going to drive there ourselves, and the pain was just too high. The pain levels were too high. So,
in a quarter of a mile, turn left to merge onto CA 134 East towards Pasadena.
He didn't feel like he could make the car ride. So we called 911.
Go past these lights. Then at the next
Paramedics
set,
came
use the
in.
left lane to merge onto CA 134 East towards Pasadena.
He gave me permission to vlog about this, by the way, and I don't know why I'm doing it, except that
At
I'm
the
alone
lights,
right now.
use the left lane to merge onto CA 134 East towards
It's helping
Pasadena.
me feel less alone, even though I have the text chain with the family and they all know what's going on and are able to come at a moment's notice, but they're still a flight away. Almost there. The ambulance went ahead of me. He was just
Turn left, then turn right onto Parkside Avenue.
gasping in pain. When he's in severe pain, it's like he can't breathe and his eyes get wide and almost bulge out of his head, and it's so scary. I've never seen a person in pain like that before.
You've entered the car park for your destination.
Here.
Because that's what you do.
That's what you do.
That's what you do.
So eventually we'll get out of here.
Eventually. But only to another hospital.
And then eventually we'll get out of there.
Back to a cat that will be
Oh my
desperate.
God, he hasn't been fed.
Hasn't been fed and we left abruptly with strange people.
That is true. He's probably freaking out.
He's a happy cat.
It is now 11:20 p.m. Means we have been in the ER for about 9 hours. Kevin is still not with me. They transferred him to our hospital, our home hospital, so that insurance will cover an overnight stay. He just needs to be in the hospital overnight for pain management until they're able to get this under control and figure out how to either stop it or get adequate medication that it's being managed. When something like this happens, it's always really scary because you don't know if it's going to be like this forever, if this is the new normal. And he's just going to be in this much pain for the rest of his life. I hope that that's not the case. Actually, I haven't eaten anything except those nuts since You saw me eat a piece of pizza at lunchtime. So I am going to go buy McDonald's on my way home. And then I'm going to stop at home and pick up some of Kevin's things for him before going on to the other hospital. I'm exhausted. I'm hungry. It was very cold in the ER, but it's actually quite nice outside. So my 3 good things. My first good thing is that as I'm coming out of this hospital, right across the street is the Walt Disney Studios. Walt Disney Studios are right there. And I will tell you that it always makes me happy to see them. Even coming out of a hospital, seeing Disney Studios right across the street as I pull out of the garage makes me feel good. So that's one good thing. My second good thing is that we have good insurance. At least when we were sitting there in the emergency room, I wasn't worried about the cost of emergency care and the cost of ambulances and the cost of everything that we were facing. That wasn't something that I had to worry about today. And I have been in a position where that was absolutely something I had to worry about, and with every medical issue. And I know how hard that is, so my second good thing is not having to worry about the cost in the midst of this emergency. The McDonald's I was going to stop at was closed, and I literally cried. But I stopped by home, got some things for Kevin. I snarfed down a ham sandwich in front of the refrigerator. Chose not to film that. And now I am driving to our normal Kaiser hospital. And I still need to tell you my last good thing. It's hard on a day like this. I can't even, my perception is stuck at the point at which we went to the ER, and I can't even look back over my week and find the good things from the week because it's all been eclipsed. This is not the blog I started making this morning. I don't even remember who I was this morning. My third good thing today is that when we left for the hospital, I grabbed my bag, and while we were there for 8 hours, I had access to a warm scarf, plenty of things to read, lots of packages of nuts and other healthy snacks, a full bottle of water, phone chargers and cables. The last 8 hours have been awful, but it's a good thing that I have become the kind of person who takes care of myself enough that I had all those things at the ready, that I knew what I needed, I anticipated my needs, and I brought that stuff with me so that I would be comfortable even while I was being there for Kevin. Yeah, that's a good thing. I'm proud of myself for that. And now it's just after midnight. I don't know how long this night is going to be. It's still raining. We didn't figure anything out really on that ER visit. So I wish this were a positive, uplifting, happy vlog, but today was not that day. Until next time, I am wishing you love and joy and all those good things. And I can't wait to talk to you again.